Hello everyone, welcome back to Dong Number 2, Goodbye Despair. Yeah, I'm going to continue real quick. Sorry, I forgot to start in the right word. But, yeah, this, next chapter is heading to a school trip. Alright, so, yeah, but, last time we ended up chapter 5, probably my longest running episode, longer than the finale to the main story of Dong Number 1. But overall, some things are happening as in glitching stat noises and stuff, and things are kind of getting really off the hills. But Nagito had a last message for us once after that Sonya found during a walking with Gundam's hamster. Yeah, things are going a bit crazy. But there's this one scene off screen that I could not pause to, so I'm going through the same thing again just for y'all so I can see what this is. But yeah, finished chapter 5 and Chiaki was the spy sent from Future Foundation and Nagito is dead. Yep. Alright then. But we have this interesting cutscene that is supposedly before kind of like the killing school trip begin. So yeah, let's uh let's go down into it. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently, and every time that happened, I had to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among irregularities wouldn't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. Yep. And just within this series, I still am using his voice. And it's Makoto's #1 fanboy. Who, yeah. But this scene was interesting when I first went through it, but I'll just cut it like normal. And obviously the people who played this game or beaten it also know that. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. It was clearly directed at me. You looked like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. That's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now? Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? The science was starting to bore me. Instantly, I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile, but under that thin skin, I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime, in a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komeda. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that. Yup, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I meet for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. But possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope Peak Academy too, right? So you're one of us. Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppose those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. It makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Ah, perhaps does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do now that you ended up like this? There's nothing you can do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. Isn't that my turn to use that person just as they used me in the past? That person. Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already dead inside the Hope's Peak Academy, you know, by the same cast. I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now, it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Oh, shit. I didn't see that harm before. Actually, no, I did. I definitely did see that at hand. Then, will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much. Hate? Then explain your hand. Ah, this? The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I successfully become one of ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know. Because she's my sworn enemy. I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that I... Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh? That's strange. Huh? Ah, look at the window. We're finally here. You're standing to see her too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it is no concern to me. I'll not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but... Yeah, really. I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Head to the school trip. There we go. Now from this point on, I have no clue. But that definitely is interesting. Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? It'll be the same class. Huh? Isn't this a classroom? Even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? Let's check my pet. I went inside that ancient room with everyone else. And I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before, when we were all gathered in that classroom, just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island? Ding dong, bing bong.
Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Peak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
you say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Peak Academy." But why would this place be Hope Peak Academy? And not just that. What is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? What is this? In an old classroom to be going over instead, there's this iron plate bullet here. When I tried knocking on it with my fist. Looks like it's pretty thick iron plate. Is this to keep us trapped? What the heck? This place where iron plates are covering the windows inside the classrooms. Is it really Hope Peak Academy? This is camera. TV. I remember this classroom. Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. We're revisiting. At least it doesn't look like normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma has made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go. And definitely clear things up. Despair Hotel. Yep. The old trial ground. Whoa, what the fuck? AV room. The store, yeah, the main hall. This would be leading up to the second room where they had the swimsuits and stuff. That. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Somebody might be waiting, but I'm not going to cover my way. And so I brace myself and cautiously open the door. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of the door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime!
Yeah.
You heard the announcement came here too? Well, what I was expecting is the fucking old class, but in like his dream, but you know, obviously. You heard the announcement came here too! You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Yeah, what do you make of all of this? Monokuma said this place was Hope Peak Academy or something. That cannot be! You're right.
Yeah.
Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello, how does it feel to return to the long way Hope Peak Academy? You! Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time? Oh, what a shock. I just told you this, guys. This is Hope Peak Academy.
Of course not.
There's no way that's... I know that's true. Why couldn't I go into the Despair Hotel and meet and find Makoto's plate?
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it? Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope Peak Academy fell to ruin. You serious about that? I don't believe it. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for. But what do you mean? Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this stuff to bring you to Hope Peak Academy, and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic. Oh, well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling this stuff right now. You know me, Monokuma. First game. Someone? I'm not with this bullshit. Spit it out already. But where'd you take us, you bastard? No, I'm not saying my memories. I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words,
It means I made this Hope Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside the ruin.
you.
What do you mean between?
Hey.
What do you mean made?
What's
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Very good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's my nature to provide a little entertainment. You're planning to make us do something, aren't you? That's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you could be making live exchanges or anything like that. It's just a simple graduation exam. Then what is the graduation exam? Well, as a headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. On the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. I'm not as cruel as that bitch. Choco! Huh? How is it gonna get out? There's no way we stay here. That's annoying. Just hurry up and let's choose. Let's choose right now. You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. What? Main cast? Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. There's enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I disperse all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Mopspeak Academy. Well, I don't think this has to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me because they fucking said that bitch Juko. I think. I don't know who the main cast is. I'm just gonna assume it's the fucking first cast. So please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual.
What is going on? Outside world, main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Like, he keeps insisting that this place is Hopespeak Academy. But that's impossible, right? How do we make it back to Hopespeak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
There's no place for Hopespeak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island.
I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this.
What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hopespeak Academy? This is Hopespeak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it! Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hopespeak Academy. I finally thought I'd be confident in myself. Even so, I
Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hopespeak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all.
If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why had to go through with something like this?
I mean, did something happen? Did that Nagito man come into your brain and do the exact same thing?
Huh? Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing.
I don't really get it, but is that all? As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, then it's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right?
If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation?
Even though Chiaki and Manomir are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit. Which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
So then in our world, then we really were tricked by Monokuma?
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that. Even if our allies, they mightn't just be allies.
Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation, but if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help.
So what should we do?
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
Graduating exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been?
Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something. But Hopespeak Academy about ourselves.
I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. Hey, can we go? We can go home when it's over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island by any means.
Hell yes.
He's right. Now it's not the time to be moan how unlucky I am. But this place really is. What's happened to Hopespeak Academy? None of that matters. What's important is I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But I'm not sure already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We just decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. I'm not gonna lie. From this before chapter 5, if Nagito did die, we know he did die. But I was thinking to myself in chapter 5, what if it was if he was gonna die in the ancient ruin? That would have been interesting to me. You should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already?
But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building? I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building.
Well, just go on ahead for now.
Hey, y'all, where you going? What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious? She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
Yeah, you're fine. Don't know we're in any situations where we must exchange each other's lives. So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it's not scary if anyone stops at the green light.
If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal. I kinda already took off on our own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonya said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore.
Let's get it over and go home. I'll go on ahead. See you guys later. Those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me.
Sonia took a deep bow and then left the gymnasium.
Oh,
Miss Sonia!
Miss Sonia!
Please don't leave me! I'll be in danger when I left alone! Kazuchi chased after Sonia, who had just departed, and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more, and it's going to end. I can skip this nightmare and return to my usual, peaceful everyday life. And then we can do is advance toward that hope, even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Oh, damn.
I knew you could do it.
Not in here. That's weird. What the fuck? Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this what Monaco was doing too? Is he trying to confuse again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down.
This is a strange feeling to it now. As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement. Is it just me?
Let's go to Biolab! Biolab. Oh, fuck off! I want to see the dead bodies. 5 and C, that was the original classroom. Oh, the dojo. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to respect the inside the building to make sense. Number 6. God, this brings back memories. Of course, I really feel like there should have been a different way if this was done. What is this? Is this manga? The title is Manga for Morons, The History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is the manga with such a suspicious looking title laying out in the open like this? Woo, let's start with the history first, class. Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? That depends on the person. So it's just that Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to get on it, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. Century Dungeon in Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the Kyuki character on the cover. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, may its key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. Despite the Academy believes they may not be able to make process of their research of talent. No, what happened was that two people known as the Ultimate Despair fucking did shit. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, okay, now that's new. The Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking to the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only care about the brand. Yeah? With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began further research of that talent. To create Hope's Peak Academy is her earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. There's more to that. Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that suddenly crashed in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of the manga. The tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? Oh, they happened. This manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. It's interesting how this goes, because in the 5th and 6th case of Dong number 1, box 16 played. This is the same with this one, except case 5 was Nagito's death,
And case 6 is, well, this one. More important, I learned something because of this manga. The reserve department. That department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve corps students, right? That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah, the thing that's weird is, you of course, huh? Why did you forget that you're part of the reserve department? Your foundation only took away your school life memories, right? You should have known even before you had that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say? Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve corps students. Oh, you really sealed those memories yourself, huh? You wanted to become confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. Happens pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it! When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve corps student. Damn, what the heck? Reserve department. The target seems pretty far away. It's better to take more time. They could be in a minigame here. Wait, what am I saying? This cherry tree is feeling low. Wait, just inside. Such so bizarre. Aw. Okay, there's something else here. 5A. Is there anything else here? No, it's the same area. And here's Kazuichi.
This hallway is kind of creepy. Can't go to places I should be able to go to. So I was like some being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something.
You see glitches, but I guess they don't. Oh, there's such cute drawings that happened in this. That's what was so fun about the fucking game. That's so cute about the costumes. This is another manga. It's on top of this. This one is manga for more. It's a tragedy of Hope's Academy, huh? Wasn't the tragedy of Hope's mentioned in another manga? That's why Hope's Academy went bankrupt. And it was a trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little bit more about that incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy of Hope's Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedies of Hope's Academy occurred at Hope's Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Aizuru Kamakura. Okay. Aizuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Academy used it in its development. Supposedly, Aizuru was a genius among geniuses who possessed various talents. Within a superior talent for the hope of mankind, we refer to Aizuru as the ultimate hope. Interesting. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed hints of Aizuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Aizuru's existence. I was not aware of his or her existence in the first game because he was never mentioned. It was just this killing school game, like school life. And obviously, at first, we believed Makoto to be the first sight of that. But, you know, that's interesting. But Aizuru, whose name is a symbol of hope, was responsible for Hope's 13 students of Hope's student council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Aizuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Aizuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. Junko had soon uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that known as public, it stoked the fires of reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they had been treated. The uprising began, and that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. Was that really the case? This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to a horrifying, devastating incident. Incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. We're excited. Danganronpa/0. Okay. With a heavy sigh close to mine. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony! Our genius knows the ultimate hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice to borrow gold. Oh, you should be lucky that you're incompetent. And yet that was the okay. Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But ultimate hope. Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Aizuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. Here, it said that the reserve corps students in the reserve department began an uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Tragedy of Hope's Peak. Anyway, learn about the tragedy of hopes being coming, but basically it's also human history is a far represents that. What kind of incident was it? This is understanding that isn't the zoo. Students doing you secretly use the incident to advantage. Who's that? This incident is really messed up. But all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Is there any more? Oh, it's up now, the bio lab. Let's see the.
We want to see them bodies.
But what the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. Just hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Let's take a look at the tarp that was used for the 5th case. So it looks like a plastic tarp. This is left. Think of it yourselves, will you? Someone in like the first game was like, "Oh, fuck off." I've seen this in movies before. It's refrigerating dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like. But it's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in a high school. The body lives in something you're shaking about. It feels so forced. The idea should have been cancelled during development or something. What am I thinking?
I've been found.
Alright. We're going to continue the investigation next time on Dung Group 2, Goodbye Despair, where we continue looking through Hope Peak Academy. And, yeah, we'll see we'll see more. And whoever this main cast is, I think it's going to be one of the characters that survived the first game. I think that's going to be it. Alright, thank you so much for coming by. This is Lovely Dave Dung Group 2. Peace, peeps.